The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony took place over the weekend, and our senior reporter Carlos Greer was there to see it all. Now, Mary J. Blige was inducted by Dr. Dre and Method Man, and we all know how she sings about searching for a real love, but it seems like she might have finally found it again. Can you tell us what she shared?
Yes, I actually interviewed Mary ahead of the induction ceremony for Extra, and she talked about being in love. She's still very, how can I put it, not shy about it, but she's very reserved about this part of her life right now. But she did talk about how, the way that she found love was pretty much by loving herself. And she told me, once you love yourself, somebody really, she used a expletive, but she said someone really cares about you and they're going to be there for you because they see that love shining through you.
Isn't that the truth? Now, how was her performance? Because she took it back with those classics.
She really did. She hit that stage and it was almost as if you were getting a Mary J. Blige concert. She performed a medley of hits. And at the end of the performance, she was so tired because she was dancing and singing. And she gave her acceptance speech right after. And she was definitely asking for water.
Oh my goodness. Now, I heard she also dropped a new song and she's getting set to release a new album.
She did. She dropped a new song on Friday, and she's getting ready to release a new album. It's titled "Gratitude," and she's in this chapter of her life where she's really feeling gratitude. And what's interesting about the weekend is that during her entire both speeches, she gave a speech on Friday, and obviously she gave a speech at the ceremony, and she was very grateful to her fans. It was as if they were it was as if they were there with her, and she definitely was aware of their role in her journey to getting inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh my goodness, so excited for her. I can't get enough of Mary J. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about some other performances that happened that night too. Dua Lipa, Cher. How did that go?
They opened the show. Everyone was so excited. Dua Lipa opened it performing Believe. And once Cher hit that stage, the crowd went wild. I was actually sitting next to a three-year-old viral sensation named Ace, who loves old school music, and he was sitting next to me. He was standing up on his seat the whole time as Cher performed singing Believe.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I hope you got some video of that.
His mom was recording. You know what? I was really in the moment. I wanted to see Cher. I wanted to see everybody from Kool and the Gang to Dave Matthews to Billy Idol, who performed for Ozzy Osbourne. So I was really in the moment. I did capture some footage, but that was a night I really wanted to be present in.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Now, I saw that Zendaya also channeled Cher with her outfit. How does she look in person?
She looked incredible. I mean, that was the talk of the night. She wore a gown inspired by one of Cher's vintage Bob Mackie looks. And she really stole the evening. She looked amazing. Her hair channeled Cher's and obviously the gown.
Oh my goodness. Now you got to tell us about the after party with Kool and the Gang and A Tribe Called Quest. Who else was there and what were you told?
So it was an epic after party at Cleveland's House of Blues. Kool and the Gang and A Tribe Called Quest hosted it. Mary was there. She actually rapped. And
Wow.
who else was there? There was Common and Jennifer Hudson, who arrived hand in hand. So they're definitely a couple. We all knew that. Jennifer Hudson performed, and Dave Chappelle, he surprised everybody. And he was singing and rapping R&B and hip hop classics, and of course, telling jokes.
And didn't Jennifer Hudson jump on stage with Dave?
Yeah, so he called her on stage and she performed. And he also called Common on stage and Common performed. So it was a night of performances after the performances. Kool and the
Oh
Gang
my
performed also.
goodness. What a night to remember. I also love how they sent the crowd home with some warm donuts and a doggy bag.
They did. So here's the thing. So you're at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony and it's long. I'm talking like 5+ hours. And there's no food unless you're buying, hot dogs at the concession stand. So people were starving and, they took home donuts at around 4 a.m., but there was actually food at the House of Blues. There was a whole spread so people could eat on one of the floors. And then the other floors had different DJs spinning and different performances.
Oh my goodness. Well, Carlos, thank you so much for joining us. Of course, you could check out his full stories up at page6.com. Man, what an incredible night.